After Trump's latest comments on mass raids and deportations, today we're breaking down what this means for you, and most importantly, what you can do right now to protect yourself. But first, if you're not already part of our community, subscribe and hit the bell so you're always in the know. Trump has appointed Tom Homan, the former ICE director, as his border czar. This could speed up deportations. Imagine a raid at your workplace. This is a very real threat if his plan moves forward. Trump has promised to deport 15 million immigrants, though the actual number might be lower. During his first term, about 1.5 million were deported. So, how would he deport millions more? With the military and local law enforcement. It's a massive, costly plan, but it's not impossible to implement. Can you imagine the consequences? It could change the lives of millions of immigrants in the US. Could Trump use the military? We know Trump might try to call in the military to support deportations, but is that something that could happen just like that? Not so fast. While it's not impossible, Trump would need Congress's support, and that's not a done deal. But what if the raids escalate? What can you and your family do to be prepared? Think about this for a second. What would you do if a raid happens at your workplace? If you're unsure of how to react, how can you protect your kids? Now's the time to know your rights so you're not caught off guard. Who's really in the crosshairs? People with final deportation orders are most at risk, but it's not just them. If you're undocumented or if your visa has expired, you could be at risk too. But wait, not everything is lost. There are always ways to fight back. If you've been persecuted in your home country, asylum could be your lifeline. If you have a well-founded fear of returning to your country due to violence or persecution, you can apply for asylum in the US. This process can be long, but it's one of the strongest protections you can have. If you have family members who are US citizens or residents, you can adjust your status. If you've been in the US for more than 10 years without serious crimes, cancellation of removal might be your option. This benefit allows you to stay in the country and eventually get residency, but it's a complex process, so you'll need legal help. If you're in a relationship with a US citizen or resident, marriage could be a direct path. Even with deportation threats, marriage to a US citizen can be a way to fix your immigration status. TPS, Temporary Protected Status. If you're from a country under TPS, like Venezuela, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and others, you may have temporary protection that lets you live and work legally in the US, while TPS lasts for your country. But wait, what if you don't meet any of the requirements we mentioned earlier? Can you still avoid deportation? The answer is yes. There's an option many don't know about. If you've been a victim of workplace abuse, even if you're undocumented or don't qualify for other routes, there's something you can do. The T visa is an option many aren't aware of, and it could be your key to protection. Want to know more? Type T visa in the comments. Now imagine this, Immigration Nation. You're working at a restaurant or any other essential job, and suddenly you hear ICE is coming in. If you find yourself in a raid at your workplace, remember, you have rights. Don't sign anything before talking to a lawyer. Keep your documents organized and ready. Preparation is key to avoid deportation. What to do right now? Here's what you can do right now, Immigration Nation. Know your rights. If you're detained, don't sign anything without consulting first. You always have the right to remain silent and ask for a lawyer. Get your documents ready. Have your documents, proof of stay, and be prepared to show your evidence if needed. Consult an immigration attorney. A lawyer can help you evaluate your case and find the best options for you. This is a step you can't skip. Check your state and city policies. Some states have more immigrant-friendly laws. Look into whether your city has local policies that protect undocumented immigrants or limit cooperation with ICE. Although Trump may try to push these deportations forward, the Constitution and laws place heavy limits on what he can do without Congress support. So it's not all over, but that doesn't mean we can let our guard down. We need to be prepared and act fast. That's all for today, Immigration Nation. If you have any questions or want to know more about how to protect yourself, drop a comment below. Got stories or questions about this? Share them with us. This space is for you. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates on everything you need to know to stay safe and protected. Hey, did you like the video? I invite you to watch another video where I share more tips on how to protect your reputation as an immigrant. Until next time.